Hello everyone, and this is Versus 53. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be doing a very important step in the modeling process. So before we start modeling, we ideally need to make the perfect blueprints. So these perfect blueprints is a step-by-step process. So this is the video about the step-by-step process on how to make blueprints. And I'm going to show you an easier method, the free method. And I'm also going to show you the method that I use, that is Photoshop. And the other method is going to be Canva. So just make sure to check it out. If you do want to jump directly to Photoshop, I have the timeline right there. So you can just go ahead and jump to it. And just let me know if you do get stuck somewhere, and also do like, share, comment and subscribe. That really helps me out and keeps me motivated to make more videos like these. So first of all, we're just going to be going to our browser. As you can see here, just go ahead and type car blueprints, and there's going to be two websites that you're going to be seeing here, which is the blueprints.com and free blueprints database for 3D modeling. I use both of them, and both of them do have different blueprint databases. So just go ahead and have a look. These have all the different brands here, so just go ahead and check that out. And the other website, the drawingdatabase.com, and this also has a lot of blueprints for you to select from. So just go ahead and give that a look. I'm just going to go ahead and select any one of them. I'm just going to go ahead with the hurricane and right click on that, save image as, save that in your downloads folder. So what we're going to be doing is just going on Canva, and then I'm just going to be creating here, and just go ahead and go to upload right here, go to upload files, select your blueprints right here, and just use in a new design. Just click on custom size. So we're just going to be going ahead and creating a custom image right here, custom height of pixels right here in Canva. We're going to be changing the pixels, and what I'm going to type in is the width of the car. So the width of the car right here, and the length of the car right here. So we're going to be inverting them here so that we have our car's blueprints in a sleeping position. So what I'm going to be doing is just type in 4520 right here and 2236 right here, and I'm just going to lock that aspect ratio and create new design. Alright, so this is the aspect ratio of the car. Now what I'm going to be doing is just duplicating this image with this icon right here, and then we're going to be editing it, and just use the background remover tool right here. Just make sure you use the background remover tool, and you can also use this background remover tool with a free online AI. So just go ahead and type background remover tool, and you have a lot of them. So I use remove.bg. You can just use this one too if you like. If you do not have Canva Pro, so you can just do that and import the design in Canva back. So just go ahead, do that. Then we're going to be cropping this image. So let's get started with cropping. Just press on crop, come here, right? Just make sure that you leave some clearance of the car. I'll tell you why. Just go ahead and click on done right here. Now what I'm going to be doing is just taking this car, filling the entire space, just zooming it in right here. Now what we're going to be doing is just making the car a little bit bigger until this front end is going to touch the end of the page, and this back end too. Just go ahead and do that, and as you can see, these are perfectly aligned. So just maybe drag this one up a bit, right? So you can just drag this one up and down to align your image perfectly. Alright, so it should be touching the edges right here and the front bonnet right here. So after you're done with this, just duplicate the image. Now what we're going to be doing is reducing the opacity and trying to align the other blueprints with this one. So I'm just going to press Ctrl C and Ctrl V and increase the opacity for this one. And then we're going to be recropping this right here. We're going to be taking the front of the car, the side of the car, right here, press done, and crop it a little more maybe. Just go ahead and crop this. Yeah, crop this. Done. So I'm just going to be moving this a bit. Just move it with your mouse and see. So there's a little part coming out, so just make sure that this is aligned properly and just make it bigger or smaller based on whether it's touching the endpoints of the car here. Just have a look at that, and it is. And once it is, just go ahead and crop it again, and you can just take that point in and take this one in too. Just touch the end of the car and just press undone, and there we have the side aligned with the top. And just go ahead and keep the side right in the middle, and it's touching. So you're done with this, and just go ahead and delete the back. Right, we're all done with this. Now we're going to be duplicating this page again, and now we're going to be duplicating this one too. Just Ctrl C and V, keep that in place, and just adjust the opacity. Right, so the opacity for this one is adjusted. So you might make this mistake of adjusting the opacity for the upper layer first. So just slide the upper layer out of the center and just increase that opacity to 100, and the one in the background should be around 18 for you to help align. Alright, now what we're going to be doing is just taking it down right here. So we're going to be taking the front, go here, that's done. And once you have this in your frame, we're going to be aligning this by making it bigger and smaller as we've done with the others. Just make sure that it is perfectly aligned. So this part of the hood is touching the blueprints of the car. Just make sure you do that, and we'll crop it again and just keep that there and just take that in. Alright, just press done, and now we can just center align it as these are now aligned properly. Right, so this is going to be the topmost apex point of the hood, so that should be aligned for your car. Now just go ahead and delete the back one and duplicate this one again, and now just Ctrl C and V, slide that out of the way, click on the one on the back, adjust the opacity to 18 and just slide that back in place. Right, and just go back to your crop, and now we're going to be going right here. Just make sure that you get this one, the ground aligned and the mirrors aligned. So just do that and press done, and make sure that they're aligned and none of the parts of the car is coming out. Right, so this is perfectly aligned now. All your blueprints will be aligned after this. So what you can do after this is just tap on the image, go to layer and show layers, and you can just tap on the lower opacity one and just click here and delete. So you're set with the blueprints. So what I'm going to be doing now is just exporting these. So just go ahead, click on download right here, just go to a transparent background right here. A limited file size is not necessary for this, so that is okay. So just go ahead after you've done the limited file size thing, if you do have a restriction. We're going to be needing all the pages except the last one. We just kept that as a backup. So you do that, you select all the first 4 pages, you do the transparent background and just download. So Canva is going to be downloading these right for you, and you'll get a pop-up notification from Canva to get this saved, and just save it in that zip file, right? Just save that, extract that, and here we have our first 4 blueprints. For every design you're going to be needing a top, side, front and back view to model properly. Just go ahead and have a look at these. As you can see, so this is without the background. And what you can do with this also, another fun thing, if you do want to get perfect blueprints, you can have a white background, that is, so you'll have something looking like this. Yeah, so as I was saying, another option for this is to untick the icon right here. Just untick that and download the transparent background, and what we're going to be getting here is these images. I'll just show you, have a look. So this is going to be having a white background, and you can keep these two. These are also pretty good for you to use for modeling. And if you do not want these, what you can do is just go to invert colors online, just pinetools.com. I've just gone on Google and searched this, so you can just go ahead and choose file, and you can just go to this one. You need to extract that first. So once you're done extracting, I'll just get back to you once I'm done extracting. So as you can see, I have the file right here. I've just dragged it and dropped it right here. I've just dragged this image right here, and what I want to do is invert the colors. So just go ahead and press invert, and these are the inverted colors. It will show something like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and download it as PNG and just save it. Just open the PNG. So this is how your blueprint is going to be looking. Alright, so you can just get that done for all your blueprints. You can just invert the colors, you can get them aligned properly on Canva. But I also do have another method that I prefer, but that is done in Photoshop. So if you do not have Photoshop, you can just go ahead and use the Canva one like I have. And if you do have Photoshop and you do want better aligned blueprints, so just go ahead and check the second part of the video. So alright, this is the Photoshop screen that I have opened up. So just go ahead and open. And after opening, I'm just going to be going to our downloads. Go to the downloaded design you have right here. Just open this file right here. So to start off with aligning the blueprints in Photoshop, just go ahead, open your design in Photoshop, the blueprints. Go to the lasso tool right here, select it. Select the image that you want to get aligned. Press Ctrl C and press Ctrl N, or go here to file and just press new and go to clipboard when we're going to be needing the clipboard size. So just go ahead and click on that and create, and just Ctrl V here. Alright, after we're done with Ctrl V right here, what I'm going to be doing is just adding the others and aligning them properly. So just go back, select the lasso tool again, select the side view, press Ctrl C, go back to our design right here, press Ctrl V, and we're going to be going to the move icon right here, disabling the transform tools, and I'm just going to be reducing the opacity for the front layer right here. So just reduce the opacity, right, and just go ahead and tap on the front layer, and then just with your arrow keys make sure that this edge is going to be aligned with the farthest edge of the front of the car by sliding it forward with the arrow keys, as I am doing. Just go ahead and have a look at that. Yep, and that is perfectly aligned, as you can see. Just hold on, give me a second. Yeah, so the edges right here, this edge and this edge should be meeting each other to get them aligned. After doing this, just hide the first layer and increase the opacity back to this layer, and I'm just gonna be taking this right in the middle. Alright, after done with that, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go with our lasso tool again. We're gonna go ahead and get this entire thing. Control C. Then we're going here, we're pasting it, and we're going to our first layer right here and reducing the opacity again. I'm just gonna leave that at around 30, and then go to our move tool right here, click on our image right here, make sure it's in the center, and then make sure that the ground right here is touching. Alright, yeah, it looks like we might have to scale this image a bit, so just transform right here and just scale the image. Alright, just scale the image, do that, just pull it up from this side, and after done with this, just go to the move tool and make sure that the topmost edge right here is aligned, and it is looking aligned. So just use the arrow key again to get back in the center right about here. Just make sure you have all of this saved, and every time you add another blueprint, make sure you have it saved. So I'm just going to be hiding this blueprint, the side blueprint. Then I'm going to be increasing the opacity of this one again. Then we're going to be importing the back. Go to the lasso tools, import the back right here, Control C, okay, and Control V. Alright, so as we're pasting it right here, I'm going to be decreasing the opacity for this, and see that is not aligned. So what we're going to be doing is just flipping this image on its mirror. So let's do that. So to flip this, we're going to be firstly going to be selecting our back view right here, and then we're going to be going to edit, transform, and then just flip horizontal. Alright, and get the floor aligned first. Alright, and after the floor is aligned, just make sure the floor is aligned, and then we're going to be scaling this down. Head and scale this up, actually scale that up. We're going to be scaling it up, so just use the show transform tools again right here. So just show transform tools, just click that. That's going to enable your increasing the size. Just increase the size of the blueprints right here, and make sure the tires are aligned right here. Alright, make sure that the tires are perfectly aligned, and that is it. Just Control S and apply. Alright, after you're done with the transform, just apply it. You can just unselect the transform now. For this layer, we're going to be increasing the opacity back up, and all our blueprints are layered and perfectly aligned. So now what I'll do, we can just go ahead and export these. So just go to File, then we're going to go to Export, just quick export as PNG, and just get them exported. Just save. Now I'm going to get the other layer, hide the first one, do the same and get all the other images too. So yeah, my blueprints are ready from Photoshop, and just go ahead and have a look at here. So these are going to be our blueprints, all aligned perfectly. Alright, and this is going to be the image that I used. So if you do want me to drop all of these in the description, just make sure you comment. So thank you for watching, guys. I'm glad that you made it this far, and I hope you understood on how to make blueprints. Do kindly like, share and subscribe. This does help me a lot, and keep going. And if you do want to get into modeling, be sure to check my video out for modeling a Supra right there. Just go and have a look, and all the best and happy creating.